Okay, let's go.
This is for Game of Some Other Year. It's very exciting for 2011. We're doing our shortlist and converting it into nominees. So we're going to have 6 nominees for Game of Some Other Year 2011. I'm actually nervous about this.
Why?
I don't know, because I feel like this is going to be a really heated discussion. Because I'm the only balanced gamer on the podcast, I game on everything. Whereas you guys are anti-Nintendo, so...
I game on... What are you talking about?
Nintendo's like the only thing we're
I
not
game on
anti.
everything as well. I'm the most agnostic.
I'm just setting some context so then I can win my arguments later.
Sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter because that island wins. So whatever you guys say is
So
irrelevant.
we decided we'd select 8 games that we're suggesting or that we're putting up, but we're not going to rank them, so we're not going to show our cards just yet.
Correct.
When it comes down to having to choose what the game of 2011 is, then then those rankings will become important, and we can play their cards.
Or the Game of Some Other Year, 2011. So let me just quickly go through our shortlist. So we've got another show. We should try to clip that back and put the link in the show notes for this clip. But so our shortlist that we had were Batman Arkham City, Battlefield 3, Dark Souls, Dead Island, Deus Ex Human Revolution, Dragon Age 2, The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, Forza Motorsport 4, LA Noire, The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, Mario Kart 7, Minecraft, Portal 2, Saints Road the Third,
Saints Row.
I know. That's how we wrote it in the show notes. Shadows of the Damned, Star Wars, The Old Republic, Super Mario 3D Land, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, and The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. Is that right?
Yes.
It's too small. Yeah, Assassins of Kings. I have to say, dude, when you read through all of those games, it's like, wow, what an insane year.
Oh, it's wild. It's wild. Even just like doing my own rankings and stuff in my, it's like, wow. I feel bad for not, including some because like that game's so good, but you've got to limit it. What can you do?
Yeah, definitely.
Hang on with the last one. Is it Assassins of Kings?
Assassins of Kings, yes.
So it's kind of like Demon Souls. It's
there's
multiple souls of a single demon, whereas this is multiple assassins of multiple kings.
Correct. It's multiple assassins of multiple kings.
Okay, cool. Yep. Just clarifying that.
So we need to whittle this down in unison to 6, and we're going to
do that.
So far we're going to have it as like unranked, obviously, and then we'll come back to each of the games that are in the top 6. We'll do a special feature on every single one of them. And then in a later show, we'll actually decide what we believe is the Game of Some Other Year 2011.
Yep.
Which I think is going to be so hard this year. But...
Yeah.
So can we, how do we start this? Do we eliminate the ones that none of us have voted for?
Well, that's why we're going to go through our lists, and then it's going to be clear which ones aren't going to make it.
Easy.
Well, yeah. Okay. So how do we want to do it? Do we want to just say what each of our lists are in alphabetical order? And then I'll pull those out, and then we'll go from there.
I think that's probably the best place to start. So,
okay,
Mike, why don't you kick us off, Mike?
Yeah, try to do it in alphabetical order. You guys
want me to do it?
Try to do it in alphabetical order if you can.
Okay, I'll do it in alphabetical order, even though the majority of them are D's. But
okay, but just like we're picking 8 each from this list of 20. So we're gonna have more than 8.
And don't say more than one thing about each game, because otherwise we'll be here forever.
No.
So.
No. I'm going to go straight through them. Okay, Battlefield 3, Respawn again and again. That's my number 1 on the list.
What? Your number 1 on the list? What does that mean?
What? Alphabetically.
Oh, okay.
It's the first one on my list. You told me to do it alphabetically.
Battlefield 3, Game of the Year.
So, okay. Numero duo is Dark Souls, Die and Die again. Obviously, cool.
Let's just keep going.
Numero 3 is Dead Island, aka Game of the Year 2011.
Okay, come on.
And then we have Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yeah.
Then we have Forza Motorsport 4.
Yeah.
Then we have Skyrim Job.
Yep.
And then last we have Witcher 2, starring Jerry.
Well, that's not enough games.
You need 2
That's only 6.
That's 8.
No, that's 6. I'm counting.
No, that's 8. Battlefield?
1, 2,
Dark
3,
Souls?
4, 5, 6, 7. You've only got 7. Battlefield, Dark Souls, Dead Island, Deus Ex, Forza, Skyrim, Witcher 2. Did you say something else?
Oh, I missed Dead Space 2. Wait, I wasn't going to put Dead Space 2. Should I screwed it up? Sorry,
Dead Space 2, it's not even on the shortlist.
I know, it's not even on the shortlist. Exactly.
All right, you got 7. No,
hang on. No. Whoa. I'll just put another one of them in there. Let's put in, not interested, don't care. Let's go with Dead Island, game of the year. Let's go with Batman Arkham. Okay, I don't really. I didn't. LA Noire. I'm gonna go LA Noire.
Don't care. This is like the biggest feature we've been planning.
Yeah, and I'm like nervous about this, and he's just like,
I screwed it up. No, I put the wrong one down. All the other ones were fine. One of them, I copied the wrong one down.
What was the
That's
last
the show
one?
title, Dead Space 2.
What was the last thing? What was the last game on your list? Was it Witcher 2?
LA Noire. Oh no, it was Witcher 2.
Witcher 2, but I'm putting LA Noire in there.
Okay, cool. All right.
Do you want to go, Swinny?
Yes.
I have to say, the way that I'm visually depicting this is not going to be helpful, given the selection so far. But let's go, Swinny.
All right. So starting with Battlefield 3.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Dark Souls.
Yep.
Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Yep.
Dragon Age 2.
Oh, God. Yep.
LA Noire.
Yep.
Super Mario 3D Land.
Yep.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim.
Yep.
And The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings.
Okay. So, yeah, it's funny how we are alphabetically putting these different, because I put Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But it's fine. Okay, I'll go through mine quickly then. So I've got Batman Arkham City.
Mm-hmm.
I've got Dark Souls. Mm-hmm. I've got The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Mm-hmm. I've got LA Noire. Mm-hmm. I've got The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Mm-hmm. I've got Minecraft. Mm-hmm. I've got Portal 2. And I've got Super Mario 3D Land.
Quite different.
So our
according to this, yeah.
Well, we can cut a bunch of games out. That's.
Not only did we cut a bunch of games,
we've gone from 20 down to 14. So that process wasn't that helpful.
Yeah,
we probably should have done a top 6.
But I also wonder, like, if all of us voted for a particular game, does that kind of put more weight?
Yeah, that's the whole point of this discussion. Is that?
But hang on, did any of us actually finish LA Noire?
Yes, I did. I finished LA Noire and all the DLCs.
Yeah, I never finished it either. So
then why did you put it on your list?
Well, because I thought it was a great game from what I played and deserves to be on this list. But I didn't think it would end up winning, even though two of us never played it.
No. Okay, let me pause you there.
Well, we played it, just not enough.
It might not even make it to the short list of 6.
Yeah.
Just because it's got 3 votes doesn't mean to me that it guaranteed has
No, it's not guaranteed, but it's fascinating that we all put it there. Yeah,
because everyone could have ranked it in 8th, you know?
Yeah, LA Noire is an absolute achievement in gaming. It's not for everyone, but it's a brilliant game. Some of the technology they used, developed by an Australian developer. LA Noire is great. So I think it definitely deserves to be in those 6 if we've all voted for it.
Okay.
Well, can I just call you both out? How the hell have you not got Minecraft and Portal 2 on this list?
Portal 2.
I know.
Portal 2.
I admit
was the
that
9.
Is unbelievable.
Portal 2 was
that
the
is
9.
Unbelievable.
Was the 9 on that?
How can you put Witcher 2 ahead of Portal 2?
Witcher 2 is an amazing game. That's why.
Yeah,
but it's not Portal.
It's better than Portal.
Yeah, it's Witcher 2, and it stars Jerry. So I think
need to start my own list.
Well, clearly.
Well, you have a list,
and you saying Minecraft. Minecraft is a cool game, but it doesn't hang with ease.
Whoa, I don't know. I'm with Intergot on this one. It deserves to be.
Especially 2011 Minecraft doesn't hang with these games.
No, but we're going to have this debate about this stuff, right?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's not making it in the 6 anyway. So.
Well, it might.
Well, I don't know. It might because Mike might take LA Noire out.
You can't change. You can't change.
Why not?
No. He
well,
doesn't
LA Noire was the one that I screwed up anyway, so I can pick whatever I want.
For the record, the votes don't mean they go through to the top 6. The votes mean nothing. The votes just mean they get into this shortlist, which is not that short. It's
No,
14
that's
games.
fair enough. But for the mic to then go and change it was
I'm allowed.
That's
Well, I
ridiculous.
put-
What, you're making rules on the spot?
No.
You can't make rules on
Hey,
the
wait.
spot. I'm allowed.
I wouldn't have put LA Noire in the top 6. It definitely was a top 8
Yeah,
for me, but it was a debatable one. Like, I was like debating between that and Deus Ex.
So I just like that
So-
a game that I got on all of our lists is not even considered.
But it's a top 8. It's not a top 6. So it's a different list.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Well,
let's
come back
this
to that.
pains
Let's-
me.
no.
Wait, let's do the easy ones. Let's do the easy
wait.
ones.
This pains you. This is what this is for. This is what
No.
we
You're
need.
not listening.
Yeah.
I was about to say, even though this is on my list and I want it to be in the top 6, and it feels like there's zero chance of it happening, is the Zelda Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Yeah, probably
Is
not
it-
going to happen.
Is this going to happen, Sweeney?
So to give you some context, Skyward Sword, because I have a ranked list. So I was going to mention that Skyward Sword out of the 20 games is actually ranked 13 for me.
Wow, really? That low?
Well, first, I actually think
So-
that's pretty high for this game. Honestly,
Well, the list is very
Can we
good. The list is
can
good.
we rule it out though?
yeah,
I think so.
I
Because
don't-
I'm not going to
I
vote
think
for it. So
know.
okay, that's out.
Look, I'll just say, because now we're deleting it, so we're not going to talk about it again. This game, so I didn't play this when it came out, but I've played it subsequently. And this game gets such a bad rap. I don't play these games listening to hype or what people say about it. I think it's a great game. And yeah, there's like broken things in it, but it's a very enjoyable Zelda game.
It's,
But anyway, I'm
it has
deleting
some-
it.
It has some good dungeons, and it has the motion control implementation is fantastic, but it just has some design flaws that put it down on the list as other games. So
Yeah.
goodbye, Skyward Sword. Nice to
So
know
what
you.
It's
about
good.
Dragon Age 2? Given
Well,
that,
oh, hang on.
two
I
of
was going to
us-
say Forza, because
Okay, yeah,
you
fair
didn't
enough,
vote for
Forza,
that, did
yeah.
you, Sweeney? There's no way Forza
No,
would be in my
it's
top
just me.
6.
No.
It's just me. So
All right, do
I'm
you want to give
happy
its
that-
eulogy?
That's out. That's gone. Goodbye, Forza.
Do you want to talk something positive about it? That's a shit eulogy so far.
Goodbye, Forza, so long.
Well,
I don't
it's
really
gone.
give a shit.
Bye-bye.
I don't
Oh,
think about the
he puts it in his
past.
top 7, and he goes, I didn't give a shit
I
about
was-
it.
I don't give a shit. I don't have any emotional attachment to stuff like that.
I was
move
prepared-
forward with my life. I'm not stuck in the past.
I was prepared to
Forza
ask
Motorsport-
you, do you even remember the difference between Forza 3 and Forza 4 and
No.
Forza 5?
I like Forza 3. I like that
Better
game.
graphics.
Oh,
I
they're
guess.
good games.
I-
I'm not saying that. So.
So Dragon Age 2, that's the next on the shopping block, right?
Yeah. So I'm not voting for that.
Oh, there's no way I'm
thinking-
voting for that.
No. So
No, but as in,
Sweeney-
was that on your list, Mike?
No, it wasn't.
Okay,
on the
then
list,
yeah, it
Dragon
goes.
Age
It
2.
goes. So
Right,
Dragon
so
Age,
that's gone.
yeah, Dragon Age 2, cool characters, but yeah, goodbye.
Okay, that's
5,
out.
6, 7, 8, 9.
It's narrowing it
10,
down
11.
a bit.
So we're at 11.
Portal
now.
2.
We're at
Portal
11.
2. Let's talk about Portal 2.
Oh,
Because
how
only one
come-
of us voted for that.
How can we eliminate Portal 2? It's
Because
an incredible
neither
game.
Swinny nor I think it's the top 6.
So you both
It's
have played it.
incredible.
You both have
Absolutely
played it.
incredible. I played it, I finished it, enjoyed it, but it just isn't in my top 6.
Yeah. As I said, it was my number 9 if we were ranking it. So
Yeah.
it just missed the top 8.
was-
Great game, but it's not. I prefer the other games that I listed more than it.
Yep. Okay.
Also,
It's out,
this
sorry.
this makes me laugh because I said to Swinny, I'm trying to play as many of the shortlist games as possible, you know, and I'm just trying to pick the ones that are just obvious that are going to be in the top 6. And I said to him, I like Portal 2. That's just obviously going to be in the top 6. And then,
Maybe not.
he's like, I was like, what?
Well, I haven't even ranked and chosen stuff at that point. So,
But you would have had a gut feel that you weren't going to put it in your top 6.
no, I actually would have. No, I probably would have made my 8, but I actually had a realization that a game deserved in over it. So, which I'll mention soon.
I think it's nuts that Dead Island and Battlefield 3 are in contention over Portal 2.
First of all,
Why?
I didn't vote for Dead Island. Don't put me on.
Oh,
that
okay.
lot.
Sorry, I thought you did
hate
for
Dead
some reason.
Island. I'm not a fan.
All right, let's get rid of that then.
No, we're not getting rid of that. I'm quitting the podcast if we're getting rid of that. That's the game of the year 2011.
The meme is over, Mike. The
Fine,
meme
I'm
is
kidding.
over.
I'm
But we-
kidding. We're
we
getting
actually
rid of
haven't said
I
that.
really
Yeah.
don't give a shit. It's out.
Are we doing
Huh?
any veto powers or anything crazy?
No,
like
there's
that?
no veto power.
Nah.
Screw it. It's out.
I reckon we'll get there. I reckon we'll
let's
get
be
to
real.
the 6
Only I voted for it.
just through deliberation.
Yeah, but I don't like how it's becoming like by committee. You know,
Okay.
getting
What-
rid of games like, you know, Portal 2, it's insane to me.
Well, tough shit. I had to get rid of Dead Island, and I love that game.
Oh, so
Okay,
we
what
are
about?
are we getting rid of Dead Island?
Yeah, of course we
Okay.
have to.
All right,
All
so we
jokes
get rid of that.
aside, only I voted for it, so it's out. What
Are
about
we
LA
actually-
Noire?
Wait, stop. I haven't moved on yet. Are we actually getting rid of Portal 2 right now? Or we
Yes.
just keep it there for a little bit?
No, it's out. No, we're not keeping it there for a little bit.
Sweeney?
Don't tease us with that. No, it's out.
Sweeney?
We got to make executive decisions.
I think it makes sense for us to drop it now. But
Oh
Yep.
my god.
as I
All
said,
right.
it was my number 9. It was my number 9. So it
Bye
came
bye
close.
Portal 2. Okay.
We'll come back to it if, for whatever stupid reason, there's like a sixth spot that we can't fill properly, and we think it's better than what we ended up in
If
the sixth
it
spot.
was any other year in this era, then it would have made it in the 6th. It's just this year was so strong.
No, 2011. Too
Well,
strong.
I'll just, say the eulogy. Portal 2, amazing game. Definitely should have been in the top 6. For me, fighting for number 1 even potentially. But
Yeah, okay. Move on with your life,
These
dude.
numbskulls have got no taste. They're Xbox shields. They only care about Xbox.
Stop being stuck in the past, man.
All right, I'm deleting it. I can't
Think of
believe
the
I'm deleting it.
future.
This is definitely not my list, but it's like not my president.
Well, duh. It's our list.
All
Okay, can we talk about LA Noire though? So I'm happy to drop it because obviously I took it out, but also because you didn't play it enough. You didn't play it enough to really have it in there, I think.
No, this is
for it to
super
count.
illogical. We have to park LA Noire because all of us had it on the list. You can't delete that right now.
Well,
the one,
I had
the
it,
one that
but
I
it's
want to
gone
bring
now,
up
so...
is Batman Arkham City. So
Yeah,
you
okay,
guys
let's bring that
didn't
one
have
out.
that
That's-
game on there.
No, I didn't have it. I liked it, but I not in my top 6.
Yeah.
It was high up-ish, but not in my
So
top.
I liked it, and I think it did better than the original Arkham game. But
Okay, so it's out.
you guys don't feel like that?
Arkham City, I really tried with this game. I don't like that they made it more open world. That's the
wow,
reason why
okay.
it didn't click with me over. I really liked Arkham Asylum, but I liked that it was essentially a Metroidvania by design, and I think that while they kept components of that with Arkham City, taking it to a more open world setting, almost like an Assassin's Creed style, small kind of city, it didn't. That's the reason why I didn't put it on my list. Honestly, it's like number 15 on my list. It's really far down. Yeah, but
Brutal.
I mean, again, like this is a crazy packed year, so.
So you guys
Okay,
are too
so-
similar in what you like. So then I get shafted.
Yeah, you get ganged up on. I'm sorry, but we're not because Sweeney hates that island. I freaking love it. It's. I'm not even joking around when I say it's easily in my top 6 games of 2011. So, we have differences.
I feel
I'm
like
not
half
into
of my
Super
list is
Mario
going to be
Land.
missing. Half of my list is going to be missing here.
You need to get better co-hosts then.
I need more power. So I'm getting rid of Arkham City.
Oh, I think it has to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All
that's
right.
out. Only one of you.
All right, I'm removing Arkham City.
So
Arkham
we only
City,
have to eliminate
fantastic
2
game.
more.
Hey, let me.
It is a
eulogize.
fantastic game.
Yeah,
okay, sorry.
Can he take
Shut up.
stock?
Eulogize it. Yeah. Well, no, let him eulogize first. Let him externalize his emotions. Let him cry. Whatever he needs to do.
Let me speak. So Arkham City, great game. Given Game of the Year by a lot of outlets the year it came out, even though it was a very competitive year. I think to me still the best Arkham game out there. So I apologize again for these numbskulls. So I'll delete this game.
I like how I'm like, oh, you guys don't like that game. That's cool. Whereas, like, we don't like the game you like. They're numbskulls.
Pretty much.
Okay,
so
so-
we're down to 8. We're down to 8. So we're
Down to-
basically
yeah, we just
Can
need
you
to
take
get rid of
stock?
2
Can you take
more.
stock of what's left?
yes.
So we have
all right.
Battlefield 3.
Shut up, Mike, because I'm visually got it. So
Okay, fine.
Battlefield 3, Dark Souls. You don't even remember to say 8 on your list, so I'm not getting you to play back.
I had 8.
where we're up
I
to.
had 7, 8.
So
whatever.
Battlefield 3,
Anyway.
Dark Souls, Deus Ex, Human Revolution, The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings, LA Noire, Super Mario, 3D Land, and Minecraft.
So I
I
think
want to get rid of Witcher 2, man. I feel like
No.
you guys are giving me
Nah,
battle blows.
nah,
Witcher
nah,
2! Witcher 2
nah,
is just like,
nah,
it's clearly inferior
nah.
to Witcher 3.
I actually
No, it isn't. I
actually
actually prefer it over Witcher 3.
I prefer a lot of. I don't. Overall, I prefer The Witcher 3, but I actually prefer the gameplay and the combat of Witcher 2
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah, same. And
Like
the linearity of it,
Intergot,
in a way,
Witcher
I
2,
actually
Witcher
like.
2 was actually a big deal when it came out.
Well,
it
it's not
really
linear,
was.
but yeah.
Now
Big
it
deal.
wasn't. It
Yeah,
was
a massive deal, man.
But obviously, Witcher 3 was a phenomenon. So when you're
Yeah.
comparing the two, yes, but back in when The Witcher 2 came out, that made CD Projekt Red a household name.
No, it didn't.
Yes,
You're
it did. The
crazy.
Witcher 2.
It absolutely
did
did.
not.
Witcher 2.
It did.
Mate,
You should
do
have
know
been there,
why-
man.
do you know
Indigo,
why-
did you ever play
weren't into it
Did
at
you
the
even
time.
play the game?
Yeah, did you ever play Witcher 2?
Swinny,
Oh my god, play it.
I am the
Play
perfect
it.
example of what you're saying is wrong because I never heard of CD Projekt Red until Witcher 3.
I
So
never
when
heard
you
of
go-
Minecraft until we had this conversation. Yet here we are.
Intergot, I'm not gonna play the card that I should because I respect you too much.
No, you
we
don't.
were made way more into games than you at that time in 2011.
No, but that's my point,
Yeah,
Swinny.
we were hooked on them.
I'm not talking about hardcore gamers like you guys at that time. I'm talking about you said it was a household name.
this
Okay, was
game,
LA
this
Noire
game
a
made them
household
a
name?
Minecraft
household
is a
name.
household name.
No,
You know, Dark Souls became a household name. There's
it's
no way
it's
The
a
Witcher 2
matter.
is a household name.
It's a matter
was a
of
household
saying.
name.
When I say that, I mean in the industry. Okay, I'm not
say-
talking
say
about.
it right
I'm not
then.
talking about Joe
Say
on
it
the
right.
street. It made
Say,
them a
yeah,
household
known in the
name.
industry then. It
Yes,
became
okay,
known in the industry.
sheesh,
That's
it's
better.
ridiculous. I have to clarify that. The Witcher 2 made CD Projekt Red, and they knocked it out of the park. Witcher 3, right? That's the.
Yeah.
I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it.
No.
No, you're not. No. There's other games that can be culled before that.
Well,
All right, well,
maybe not
do you want-
because they're all kind of on a balanced
No,
thing at
but
the moment.
like
Wait,
for
hang on,
example,
hang
I'm
on.
happy to cull Battlefield 3 before I will cull anything like The Witcher.
Well, can I just
So-
say, are we saying some of the safe ones? So Dark Souls is safe.
Dark Souls.
I
is
think so.
absolutely
Yeah,
safe.
that's
Deus
the-
Ex is safe. I'm happy to. That was in my
Yeah.
top 9.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I probably said safe.
Skyrim is
Yep.
safe for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely safe.
So
yeah.
that's 3. of them.
Well, shit, that's pretty much it actually. When I was going through it, so we've got let's just park those ones. So we've
Cool.
got 5, and of the 5, we need 3.
So we only need to cull 2. So I think we're in a good
Yeah,
position.
we only need to cull 2. So I think
Yeah,
we
this
should
is
cull
not gonna be
Super Mario
easy.
3D Land.
Nah, no way,
All right.
man. No
So
way.
can I?
Swinny?
So I've let me talk about Battlefield 3 for a second. So Battlefield 3, I think we will cull because Mike just also said it. But
All right, let's get rid of it.
no, let me just mention it first. So Battlefield 3
Trilogy.
was number 6 on my list in my
Yeah.
ranking, and I didn't think about. But this is the game I was talking about with Portal 2. Is that I'd kind of forgotten how important and how fantastic Battlefield 3 was. That game, we all played it, as in Mike and a bunch of our other friends. Obviously, Intergot, you weren't playing it, but that was a phenomenon for us at the time. It was just such Battlefield 3 was amazing. And when I think about the fun that I had with that game, I had to put it up higher because when we actually went through the shortlist, I've kind of forgotten how great that game was. But I think that just in the realm of these other games, I just think we need to appreciate the other ones more. So I think we cull it.
Yep, nice eulogy.
Yeah,
Nice
I'm
eulogy.
gonna go. Let's cull it.
Let's
Yep.
go on. All right, so we've only got one game to eliminate. So do you want me to do another stock
And
take?
that's Minecraft.
So I'll do another stock take.
You know what's
So we've
Minecraft?
got-
Because Mike didn't have his vote on that.
No, hang on.
To
Don't,
begin with.
don't try to you know,
No.
railroad us here, Swinny. Don't try to railroad us. So we've got Dark Souls, Deus Ex, Human Revolution, Skyrim, LA Noire, Minecraft, Super Mario 3D Land, and The Witcher 2. It's clearly inferior to The Witcher 3 as our 7 that we need to
You
bring down
haven't
to
even
6.
played it. How can you say that?
Wow.
You know what would be funny?
Who's the arrogant smug one now?
No, you know what's annoying? Because like I am committed that obviously once we get down to the 6, I'll play every single one and complete it. And
Yeah.
Witcher
Yeah,
2, I
complete
never
Minecraft.
anticipated. You can complete it.
I know you can complete it, but I
Witcher
want to see you
2
complete it.
I will. It'll be fine. Witcher
Okay.
2 is not ever been on my radar to complete. So maybe
Okay.
I'm just more angry. It'd be funny if I said that's the game of the year. In the end, that would be really funny. All right. So
Once you see them tristies, you're gonna change your
Jesus
mind.
Christ.
Oh, Jesus, Mike.
What?
All right, let's move on. So we've got 4 games.
I want to cull that just because of that. No, not yet.
So we've got 4.
Oh my
We've got 4 that needs to turn into 3. So we've got LA Noire, Minecraft, Super Mario 3D Land, and The Witcher 2
All right, I'm going to make a case for Mario 3D Land.
to stay.
To stay or leave?
Yeah, to stay. So
No, that's fine. Keep it. I'm happy for you to
I
make
just
the
want to
case.
talk.
but
I
you can
want to
keep
talk
it.
about it.
I like
wanna
how
talk about it.
Mike has no sense of entertainment. You're like building something up, and then he's just like, "Nah, keep it, F it. I don't
Keep it.
care."
It's fine.
T word, whatever.
So I had never properly played Mario 3D Land until the past fortnight, and now I see why everyone says that's such a good game.
It's a great game.
It is the level design. Like when you played the first couple of levels, like, oh yeah, it's neat, and then you start getting into the cool levels, and you're like, whoa, they were doing some really cool stuff. And I'm not experiencing this in 3D. I can only imagine how cool it would have been in 3D.
Well, that's what I wanted to say, because like you did try your best to get this on a console. You could play it in 3D, although you have a 2DS. So
I've got a 2DS, so I would never have been able to play it in 3D.
But anyway, like I've played this in 3D, and this is the only game on the 3DS where I feel you have to play it in 3D. It's so incredible what they add to it, and it is to me Microsoft. It's Nintendo firing on all cylinders, where they have a gimmick, and they love gimmicks. Nintendo, they have this 3D gimmick, and they've really worked that away to add to the game with the 3D, and it's awesome the way that they've implemented it, and the way that you feel depth. And that's why you always have those real overhead shots in the game. And then it ended up spawning Super Mario 3D World, which is like almost like a pseudo port, enhanced 1.5 version of it, which is a great game as well. And that's coming out in the next few weeks. Or next Friday, actually. I'm grabbing
the other thing about 3D Land was that it revitalized Mario, because if you think about it, after Odyssey 2, you had the new Super Mario Brothers games, and I've never liked
Galaxy 2, but yeah, go on.
Galaxy 2, sorry. I never liked those games really at all. And 3D Land is
new Super Mario Bros.
Yes, new Super Mario Brothers games.
Yeah, I've played every single one of them and finished every single one, and I never have loved any of them.
Yeah, and the thing is, to me, it's like then suddenly, okay, this, and I didn't play it at the time. If I played it at the time, that would have been like, oh, thank you for making another great Mario game. So that's my case. If Mike agrees, then that goes to the.
I totally agree. I never. Well, actually, I think I may have started playing it back when I had a 3DS, but I do think it's one of those. Just because I haven't played it doesn't make it an amazing game. So,
well, you'll have to play it if it's on the list.
Totally. Oh yeah, exactly. And I'm actually kind of looking forward to it based on.
All right. Well, we're adding that, so that's going to go in the Sacred 4.
Yep.
Sacred 4 protected games. All right. So
really, it feels like
we are down to 2 spots with 3 games left. So it's LA Noire, Minecraft, and Witcher 2. Look, I have to concede defeat. There's no way I'm going to move you guys off Witcher 2.
Wait, no,
over these games.
I don't think that's not the case.
Oh, good.
No,
can I make the case for Minecraft? Can I make the case for Minecraft?
Yeah. No, I just want to before we get to Minecraft, because I think
also the answer's no.
No, I'm just thinking between the LA Noire and the Witcher 2 is, if I think of a game that Intergot's probably going to like the most and probably be a better representation of all of us in the podcast and our top 6 nominees, I definitely think you'll prefer LA Noire. So if that forces you to play the games, I think you're going to have a better time to play through LA Noire than The Witcher 2 if that's what we're doing. And I think it's honestly,
I don't think that's not the point. That's not the point.
No, but I'm just trying to think of what. To me, it's actually hard to choose between these. So if I'm thinking of
was it a better game to you though?
It's tough to say. Like, I love The Witcher 2, but I'm also an RPG fan, so I'm naturally going to gravitate to that kind of gameplay. LA Noire is more of a cinematic detective experience. It's not an action game, really. There's a couple of moments where it's like, you'll do that stuff, but you can literally skip it if you don't like it. It's usually just tail this person. But as a narrative piece and as just an innovation in gaming, obviously Minecraft is probably going to take the top spot in any innovation discussion. I think LA Noire probably just gets in over Witcher 2.
See, I think the opposite. So my case for Witcher 2 is obviously a personal opinion, which is I played both LA Noire and The Witcher 2, but the major difference between the two is I kept wanting to play The Witcher 2.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
And I kept wanting to see what happens and make the choices, and I found it a much more enjoyable experience and an experience that I wanted to get to the end of. Whereas with LA Noire, I just remember at a certain point just putting it down. It just I wasn't having fun with it as much as I thought I would. So that's the only reason I my perspective would be The Witcher 2, just because personally it just drove me to finish it more than the other one did.
Because I will say, I think Minecraft deserves to be in the 6.
Oh,
No, I think it does. I absolutely think it does as well. So
I
it really
I was
becomes
gonna have to mount this huge argument as to why you guys are nuts for not having Minecraft.
It becomes I think a debate between LA Noire and The Witcher 2.
All right. Well, yeah. Thank God. Like I'll drag Minecraft.
Here's
across.
the thing. Here's the thing.
No. It's between Witcher 2 now and LA Noire.
Here's my problem as well. To Swinny's point, I actually want to go back and play both of them.
Well, you can.
And
that's what this shortlist was meant to do.
Nothing's stopping me from doing it. But the point is, if we remove one of them from the shortlist, there'll be less of an impetus to go play that game. So I'm like, well, do I want to put?
You can play LA Noire on the Switch.
Just exactly. Do I put it there just because I want to play it?
I would suggest LA Noire because you haven't played through the whole game.
I know.
And you can play it on the Switch.
But then I feel like it's not a true representation of what I feel is the game that deserves to be on the list for 2011. The counter argument is to my argument. So I'm counter arguing my own argument. So the counter argument to my own argument is the fact that I've already played The Witcher 2, and there's no way in hell it's gonna make it as number 1.
Oh, see, I like that.
You see my logic, right? So I might as well take it out. Keep LA Noire in because I know it's not going to win anyway, but I might as well, have it in the list so I can play it. So
it could win.
It could. I just think it's highly unlikely. Whereas The Witcher 2, there's no way it's going to win. So by that reasoning, if that logic makes any sort of sense, I would go with LA Noire, even though I don't think it's the game that should be on the list.
I lost track of you 5 minutes ago.
All I'm saying is...
We're getting an insight as to how...
I'm not going to recap the logic of my brain, but basically, I don't think... So, there's no point having The Witcher 2 in there.
It was a joke, by the way. I wasn't getting you to repeat it.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
Okay, so I think we go for LA Noire.
Well, I think we should go LA Noire, yes.
And I love The Witcher 2. I love The Witcher 2, but I think we go LA Noire.
But as happy as I am if that's the case, but I want this to be a proper list.
Intergot, why are you so against The Witcher 2? Like, you've got this agenda against it that I don't understand.
Yeah, I actually
it's like you got some sort of hidden agenda.
No, I own the game, and I'm like
you should play it.
Debating playing it first rather than Witcher 3, because I feel like if I play Witcher 3, it might be pretty hard to go back to Witcher 2.
No, but I'm just like, I actually played it after playing Witcher 3 as well.
Well, I thought you said it was such a big game. You must have played it at the time.
No, I played it twice.
No, so I went back and replayed it after.
Okay, damn it.
Because I completed that. I completed that game. I completed that game like 3 times with different achievement lists. But anyway, The Witcher 2 is a fantastic game, and I think at the time it actually got a lot of critical praise, and it put them on the map. And I think that it's just because The Witcher 3 was such a phenomenon that people, especially people that kind of may not have been heavily into games at the time, have kind of forgotten that Witcher 2 was actually a quite a hit for them. So especially when they ported it to console the next year. So
I'm going to be the contrarian here to also say that I actually think I enjoyed The Witcher 2 more than I enjoyed Witcher 3. Which, by the way, to this day I have not finished. Spent hundreds of hours, have not finished.
There's parts of Witcher 2 that I definitely prefer, I love more. But I think LA Noire deserves to be in the top 6 myself.
Yep. Put it in. Looking forward to playing it.
Well, but it's not about just people playing it. That's why.
No, I know that. That's why I gave you my logical breakdown of why.
Breakdown, yeah, great.
My illogical logical breakdown of why I had to take The Witcher 2 out.
All right, so we're taking it out?
Yep. Take it out, Eddie.
Okay. All right, so that's the 6. So I'll just clean this up a little bit.
By the way, while you're doing that, do you want to know what was number 20 on my ranked list?
What?
Well,
I don't think I ranked all of those.
Forza 4. Because I never played it, and it's a car game. It was
fair enough.
Followed quickly by the Old Republic, because it's an MMO.
It's an
MMO, and I never played it.
Look, it's not...
I had to rank the Old Republic pretty low as well. I played it and I didn't really enjoy it.
Look, similar with Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, like that is higher up on my list. But again, there's games where it's like, okay, of those games, we wanted to also acknowledge the 20 best games of the year for our shortlist. You know, we knew they're never going to make it further. But
Yeah. All right.
And
So
they're all, oh my God, they're all great games in their own right. So,
all right, what's the six? What's the six?
you need to narrow it down. You know,
this is like a crazy year. I don't think we'll potentially ever have a battle like this for a top
probably
six.
not. No.
So game of some other year, 2011. The nominees are Dark Souls, Deus Ex: Human Revolution, The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim, LA Noire, Minecraft, and Super Mario 3D Land. That's a crazy list.
That's a good list. I'm glad 3D Land made it on.
I'm glad as well. I really wanted Zelda to make it, but I knew there was zero chance if you didn't put Zelda on there. And then I was like, oh, that's dead now.
Mario Kart 7 was great as well when I played that.
Yeah, Mario Kart 7 was in my, whatever it was, like top 9, I think it was. Like I was really close to putting Human Revolution in.
Shadows of the Damned got number 10 for me as well, but that was obviously never going to make it. So
what was number 10?
Shadows of the Damned.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Hey, question now with the top 6. Do we need to play the ones that we've already played, or is it just the ones we haven't played or haven't played?
You do you, man. You do you.
You can do a refresher if you want.
I'm so scared.
I might refresh myself on Dark Souls.
Yeah, for the 5th time this week. I don't want to refresh myself on Skyrim, although I should probably go back to the one on the Switch and actually finish the main story.
Honestly, I think you guys should actually complete Skyrim because there's going to be a lot to talk about with Skyrim. So
I kid you not. I reckon I put across the multiple platforms. I must have put at least 300 hours in that game. And in my latest instance, where I'll have to check, it's got to be 100 hours in that one. I think the Greybeards are still waiting for me.
I think you said that last time. So
yeah, you said that last time. That's boring.
So no, but what I'm saying is that I'm sorry to repeat. Well, okay, repeat for you guys,
Boring.
not repeat for our 3 new listeners.
I'm just giving you crap.
So
Let's go.
So yeah, I think like as I said, we're gonna cover each of these games in a special segment in shows over the coming months, I guess, or month. Well, no, it'd be months to be honest.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we can do 2 a week. I don't know. We'll see.
No way, man. No way. No, we'll just do one at a time. But I think the reality.
Sorry, do we want to? Sorry, do we? So we want to just cover one game in depth each.
Yeah.
Each episode.
We'll talk about the details after the show.
Yeah, we'll announce it. We'll announce it the week prior before we cover any of the games.
Yeah.
But I do think Skyrim and Dark Souls are probably going to be the ones back-ended. Oh, maybe Skyrim's the only one that's back-ended because that's going to take me a while to get through. Because I do want to finish the main campaign there.
I'm happy to do that last.
Yeah, that's a huge game compared to the other games. Like they're all big, but they're big in different ways. So it's exciting. Like I kind of feel like I get a sense for what my top 3 would be really interesting. Top 3 is like I really don't know where that will shake out.
I can name them right now.
Dead Island.
Unless Dead Island.
Dead Island. Dead Island.
Take it out, damn it. Dead Island. Dead Island. Riptide.
We've been running long, so let's wrap the show up now.